We continue our reading of the report on the Senate Select Committee on Intelligence and the U.S. House Permanent Select Committee on Intelligence, also known as the subsection within the report to 28 pages. The chapter I'll be reading from is phone numbers linking Abu Zubaydah at a company in the United States and a Saudi diplomat in Washington. On March 28, 2002, the United States and coalition forces retrieved the telephone book of Abu Zubaydah, whom the U.S. government has identified as a senior al-Qaeda operational coordinator. Now, let me stop here for a second, because in 2006, later on, 2 years after this report was released, the CIA was at Abu Zubaydah's military tribunal hearing, and they later said, and this is in the hearing transcript, that Abu Zubaydah was not a fighter, was not number 3 in al-Qaeda. Now, he's not charged with anything. He's one of 3 detainees at Guantanamo currently out of the 30 that are held indefinitely. That means they are not charged with anything, but they're held there for life because they're considered too dangerous. I don't know what that means. If he's not al-Qaeda, he's not a fighter, how could he be dangerous? When the people at Guantanamo be dangerous? They tortured him for nothing. And they're going to keep him there forever? Without charge. How is this legal? It's not. According to an FBI document, a review of toll records has linked several of the numbers found in Zubaydah's phone book with U.S. phone numbers. One of the numbers is unlisted and subscribed by the ASPOC Corporation in Aspen, Colorado. On July 15, 2002, FBI headquarters sent a lead to the Denver field office requesting that it investigate this connection. On September 19, 2002, agents of the Denver field office responded saying that they had completed their initial investigation. According to the FBI's Denver office, ASPCOL is the umbrella corporation that manages the affairs of the Colorado residents Prince Bandar bin Sultan, known as Bandar Bush, the Saudi ambassador to the United States. Wow, right? What is he doing with that number? The facility is protected by seminar security. Agents of the Denver field office noted that neither ASPCOL nor Somerset Security is listed in the phone book or is easily located. In addition, the Colorado Secretary of State's office had no record of ASPCOL. The Denver office did not attempt to make any local inquiries about ASPCOL, as they believed that any inquiries regarding ASPCOL would be quickly known by Prince Bandar's employees. Due to the sensitivity of this matter, they decided to hold their investigation of ASPCOL in absentee until they received additional guidance from FBI headquarters. In other words, the State Department most likely told the Department of Justice, the FBI, to not look into this matter because the United States is protecting their interests. Their interest is Saudi Arabia. According to the FBI, the phone number of an unlisted number blank of McLean, Virginia, was found within the effects of Abu Zubaydah. Redacted is reportedly a bodyguard at the Saudi embassy in Washington, D.C. The FBI now suspects they may be redaction. In a September 17, 2002 document, the FBI notes that the Bureau is opening an investigation on redaction due to the size and value of the residence of his suspicious activities in approaching U.S. intelligence personnel. It also appears that redaction has been in contact with redaction, which is located in McLean, Virginia. The FBI has identified that address as the address of Prince Bandar. There's your connection, right? Why would Abu Zubaydah, allegedly a terrorist, have the phone number of the U.S. Saudi ambassador with him? Why? Because if we're to speculate that the logistical and financial support to some of the hijackers came from the Saudi government, and that the highest and most important individual regarding this will be Prince Bandar. And under him will be Prince Turki Al Faisal, the head of the General Intelligence Directorate, the Saudi intelligence, or Mahabeth. And under him would be Muassad Al Jar, the Islamic Affairs Committee Director in Washington, D.C., who hired and manages the likes of Saudi operatives that gave logistical and financial support to Khalid al Mihdhar and Nawaf al-Hadmi, who hijacked Flight 77, people like Omar al-Bayoumi, Fahad al-Tamari, the Imam at the King Fahd Mosque, Osama Basnan, and others who were with them. It's not too far-fetched to think about that. According to the FBI, Redaction is effectively a driver for the Saudi embassy. Redaction number was also listed at ASPCOL, Prince Bandar's umbrella company located in Colorado. It should be noted that the FBI's November 18, 2002 response states that CIA traces have revealed no direct, emphasis added, links between numbers found in Zubaydah's phone book and numbers in the United States. No direct link. Imagine that. The cover-up was right away. The U.S. government also located another Virginia number at an Osama bin Laden safe house in Pakistan. The number is subscribed to an individual named Redaction, was interviewed by the FBI in June 2002. He could not explain why his number ended up in a safe house in Pakistan, but stated that he regularly provides services to a couple who are personal assistants to Prince Bandar. So, holy cow, right? Here now, you have evidence, not direct, but evidence that Prince Bandar may have connections with not just Abu Zubaydah, but Osama bin Laden as well. Or Prince Bandar took this information and gave it to bin Laden. How else could this information have gotten to bin Laden? This couple driver is an individual named Redaction and is assigned to the Saudi embassy in Washington, D.C. According to Redaction, regularly called Redaction business and frequently travels back and forth to Pakistan. So, this is the reason why 28 pages was redacted, because it shows that the highest levels of the Saudi government, who has connections to the U.S. government, but has connections to maybe, possibly bin Laden, Abu Zubaydah. I mean, this is the reason why we're reading this stuff. Because we can actually use this in a court of law, which is what Creedle is doing. And Motley Rice. Why hasn't the Truth Movement done this? Because they were told not to read this stuff because the government is lying to you. Meanwhile, here you have damning evidence. Saudi government with terrorists. It's the reason why you read this stuff, folks. That's why I'm here to read this stuff with you so you can become more informed and more aware of what's happening and what's being covered up. All right, guys, thank you for tuning in to this video. We'll see you in future chapters, and have a great day.